We back. We back. Hey man, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah. It's been a minute, man. How would I put it? Man, let me just let this beat rock for a little bit. Yeah. The Mavs pregame show. Mavs versus the Pistons. We're gonna have a good show tonight, man. We're gonna have a good show. Shout out to everybody. If you're a Mavs fan out there, shout out to you. And if you're a Pistons fan and you happen to come across the stream, shout out to you too. Let me go ahead and turn this down a little bit. All right. Everybody welcome, man. This is the Dallas Mavericks versus the Detroit Pistons. I like how they do their thing, the whole Detroit basketball. Like that's pretty lit, man. I like that. This is the pregame show of that. And I feel like the Mavericks logo over here is on the wrong side. Let me move this guy over here. There we go. Right. It looks a little better right there. Looks a little better. And then let's see where the chat pops up to make sure everything goes right. You know what I'm saying? We can fix that. Try to make sure the chat pops up whenever I select. So that back here. Interesting. It's like every time I start a stream, there's always something that comes up. And it gets to the point where I'm just like, because like it shouldn't be like this. It should not be like this. Maybe I know why it's like this. It has to be up here. Oh, does that work? All right, it is top tier annoying for sure. This is annoying. Man, I'm trying to make sure I can see y'all comments, man. And it is not populating. Oh, man. Live chat. Unless I have it under a different thing. No, it's supposed to be the live chat. Oh, man. I made sure. For those watching, yes, this is not how these shows usually run. This show usually runs like fresh, like it should be seamless. And for some reason, my chat does not want to pop up. That's ridiculous. All right, man. Well, we'll figure that out. Yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out because it makes no sense why it's not popping up. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove it, and then we're gonna add another one. Oh, and we're just gonna call this the chat. Sorry about that. I hope y'all understand how nitpicky I could be about these things, and for them to make sure they work that way. Because a big part of this channel is making sure. There we go. See, that worked, right? That worked. Now, it's not like how I would normally like it, but it worked. So can we get this to work like I want it to work, right? I think there is, man, because I had it working. And suddenly things come up, right? So anyway, we're just gonna leave it like this, and we're gonna have to figure that out. There it goes. Don't like how it has a black background. I would like to not have that, but all right, man. Sorry about that. My deepest apologies. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and let's get this show started, man. We got the Dallas Mavericks facing the Detroit Pistons. Now, as far as this matchup is concerned, I don't know what the heck is going on tonight. I have not been cued into what's going on with the Mavericks since the Suns game. I missed the Utah Jazz game because I ended up going to San Antonio for the Royal Rumble, and I missed it. I missed everything that happened in the Jazz game, and I still haven't got across to watching the highlights. The reason for that The reason for that, don't say I'm like a Mavs flake, right? The reason I don't watch anything Saturday, I had like friends come from Dallas all the way down here to Kingsville to hang out with me, so I really didn't have time to do anything. But we're here, we're gonna get caught up, and we're gonna get caught up on everything Dallas Mavericks. Now, can this thing look any less worse than it does? You know, I've done these things before with the chat box, and it's never had this before. Like I am flabbergasted right now by this thing here. So, whatever. It is what it is. The next one we'll figure it out and fix it. Man, it's so annoying. Anyway, so let's go ahead and let's get into the matchups as far as the Dallas Mavericks are concerned. Let's go ahead and cue our intro and our sounds. You know what? I forgot something. Let's do that again. Let's do that again. Do it again. Do it again. Hey, there we go. See? All right, see, that's not... I need to move the chat down here then. Okay. My bad. Anyway, let's... This is what happens when you don't do a stream. When you miss one stream, this is what happens. Everything just gets thrown out of whack. So I'm just going to put this away for a second. And why does it stay there? Why does it stay there? Why does it stay there? Why? All right. We're just going to do that. All right. So we got an interesting matchup tonight. The Detroit Pistons, I believe, are 13-38. Let me go confirm what their current record is. Confirm. What is their schedule? They are 13-38. Yes, I am correct. The Detroit Pistons are 13-38. Jesus Christ, that is a horrible record, and they're holding on to Bojan Bogdanovic, right? He is averaging 21.2 points per game. Jalen Darren is averaging 8.6 rebounds per game. Killian Hayes averaging 5.7 assists per game. And Killian Hayes is also averaging 1.3 steals per game, with Duran also getting 0.8 blocks. As you see that Cade Cunningham has only played 12 games this season. Jaden Ivey is one of those rookies that I would love to have on this team, right? But there's really nothing else when it comes to the Detroit Pistons. They just don't have the squad. Cunningham is out. Bay? I believe Bay is out tonight as well. So we're facing a depleted Detroit team. Let me take a look at their injuries right now. So the current injuries that they have are Diallo's out. Jesus Christ, and I like him. I play 2K with him. I play on 2K with him. He nice. He nice with it. Corey Joseph is out. Marvin Bagley is out. Cade Cunningham is out. Yeah, no wonder they're 13-38. And I don't care what we say. I don't care what we say. But let me go ahead and cue this right quick, right? I have a conspiracy theory. That the Dallas Mavericks tonight should get a win. Yes, I think the Dallas Mavericks should beat the Pistons tonight, if I'm being completely honest with you. Let's look at the Mavs stats. I don't know if Luka is playing tonight. I'm going to get to the chat, man. I appreciate y'all chatting in there and firing it up. We're going to get to that. I definitely pride myself on being as interactive as possible. I just want to get this show kind of started, right? Luka is still leading the team in points, rebounds, assists, and steals. And Christian Wood is still leading the team in blocks. And it's kind of sucks, right, that these guys are... I actually have some news, and y'all probably knew about this, but... Do I see that correct? The Dallas Mavericks tweeted active, and they're showing a walking Luka Doncic. The Detroit Pistons in trouble. All right, so it looks like Luka is playing tonight. Thank God. Can we... Man, do I not have a round of applause on my... No, I don't have a round of applause. Jesus Christ, I don't have applause. We're gonna give it a yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, so I want to show y'all something. I always like looking into like the historical numbers between the two teams that are matching up, specifically the Mavericks versus whoever they play. And here we got something interesting. Out of 82 games that these two teams have played each other, out of their entire NBA illustrious, time, right? 82 games total. The Mavericks have only won 39 out of 43. But that's not bad considering how successful the Detroit Pistons have been early in like the 80s and stuff like that, whenever the Mavs joined the league. But also, when you think of it, the Mavericks also do have probably the most winningest record over the last 20 years. And so I can see where it's kind of even. So yeah, it's kind of even. We could get our 40th win tonight against the Detroit Pistons. If you're into useless stats like that, I got you. You know what I'm saying? All right, man. I am dreading doing this, but we're gonna try it. I don't know how this is gonna look. All right. Ah, man, I wish I could remove that black background. It's getting to me. Eric Dravens put the eyeballs. I'm guessing you didn't think we weren't gonna have a pregame show tonight, but we are. Ultra, what's up, Ultra? He says, let's go Mavs. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I saw the Mavs put up a fight against the Jazz. But like we didn't have no firepower according to the We Talk Mavs guys. So shout out to Real and King for answering my question like late at the end of their stream. But yeah, apparently we have enough firepower. But I'm gonna get back to watching the highlights of that one. Richard, what's up, bro? What up, everybody? What's up, man? Mr. Shots is in the building. What's up, bro? Reggie DC2 says, TGK, what up? What's up, bro? What's up, man? LeBron James. Hi, I met Tyler Dorsey at Texas Legends game. That's what's up, man. Where do the Texas Legends play? Do they play in Frisco? Like, I hope to make it back to Dallas one day, and I need to go to some of these Texas Legend games because you never know who you can see. You know what I mean? LeBron James says, I heard Luka's going to play. Yeah, he is active tonight. He is active. That man has a bionic, and I mean bionic ankle, bro. His ankle has been through so much in his young, illustrious career, and it is bionic at this point. Oh, Reggie DC2, who won in the Super Bowl? You know what? I hate to kind of say this. I feel like the NFL is scripted. I don't know when they're going to pull the trigger on letting the Cowboys make the Super Bowl, but Andy Reid is going against his old team. And my boy Roman Opus Cars put me onto this. And I didn't even think of it. I was like, of course they want the storyline. Andy Reid goes up against his old team. Andy Reid has the better quarterback. The Philadelphia Eagles have played nobody in the playoffs. The Kansas City Chiefs should win the Super Bowl. And they should win it convincingly, I think. I really do think so. So you beating me to my segments today, man. He says, do you think we could get a first for DFS? If so, we got to take it. If we could get a first for DFS, I don't know how interested I am into that. You got to think of how Luka might look at that. I think if you could get a star out of DFS, for sure. But a first is not guaranteed for it to be a good pick, right? That's tough. Do I want a first just to give up on DFS? I don't know. Yeah, his contract is kind of big. Now when you look at it, right? When we gave it to him last year, like, oh yeah, that's nice. He deserves it. But this year, it's just because we have so many bad contracts. The contract of Dorian Finney-Smith starts to feel like it's a bad one. But if he could give you what he normally is supposed to give you, it's not that bad. But come back to me, Reggie, on that one. Let me think about that a little bit more. Spencer Dinwiddie is balling. Yes, sir. While Luka was gone. Yep. He definitely, I saw that one shot, the little circus shot against the Jazz where he was fading to the right. If you're right-handed and you fade to the right and you shoot the way Spencer Dinwiddie does, that is an extremely hard shot. I don't know how he does it with such efficiency. It's crazy. I'm glad Niners lost. I'm glad too, but there was no team in the NFC that I was like, oh, they're rootable for. No, at all. Koi, what's up? What's up, TGK? Koi, do you see the background behind your comment? Like, that's bugging me. It's bugging me. It is bugging me, bro. How do I remove that? How do I remove that? Let me see. OBS. That. How do how do I remove it? How to make your OBS chat dark mode? Create a clean jack, semi-transparent. This is how I be doing stuff. You know, I have to go to like these places, create in the background, 3D print. Man, how to make your chat in OBS dark mode, transparent, custom mode. While I have this video up, let's see if it pops up, but I don't understand. Richard K says DFS 29, he isn't getting any better. Yeah, I get that. I really do. I really do get that. I guess it depends who we're getting the first from, and if we're gonna ship out DFS, and that means we're gonna be in another rebuild mode. Are we gonna do that? You know, is that something that Luka is gonna be okay with? You know, that's the tough part about it. I removed it. I'm about to remove this black background, bro. I swear. I'm gonna find a way. Okay, let me see. Dude on Chessport says we are asking for 2 firsts for DFS. Where did this come from? Let me get back to it. It's a segment tonight. It's a segment tonight. We're gonna talk about DFS and all of these rumors. We will get back to that. 1,000% sure. I promise you. I just feel like we probably should save it. For later. See here. I cannot for the life of me figure out why there's a background on my comments. All right, whatever. Enough of that, Mario. Enough of that. All right, so that is for the matchups tonight. It seems like the Pistons really don't have anybody other than Killian Hayes, Bogdanovich, Duran. Bay should be playing today as well. So they got a few good pieces that could play. Now, should they win this game? No, they should not beat the Mavericks. But again, when it comes to the Mavericks, you just never know if they're going to decide to show up, if they're going to decide to play hard and whatnot. And again, Luka is nursing a little bit of an injury tonight. So with all of that being said, that takes us right into our keys to victory. Keys to victory, man. Keys to victory. What do we need tonight to beat the Pistons? A depleted Pistons roster. What do we need, guys? What do we need, guys? Again, not knowing what the hell happened in the Utah game, like that's where I'm gonna rely on y'all to kind of tell me what y'all think we need. I immediately think that we need Luka to have a facilitating kind of game today. It shouldn't be Luka scoring at all. Too much. Like if Luka could get to like 26 and 28 tonight, and that's asking for a lot for a guy with a bummed up a bum ankle in a way. I think if Luka get to 20 and the rest of your guys kind of pick you up, carry you, take you to the promised land tonight, I think that should be enough. And I'm talking about like 20 points, 10 rebounds, and like 16 assists. I want a heavy assist game from Luka tonight. And I want Spencer Dinwiddie to still be in that attack mode where he's been getting all the points. He's been balling, you know, he just has that extra freedom. I think if Luka could get to that point where Spencer Dinwiddie gets to run the offense a little bit more, you should be able to get a good win tonight. Should be able to get a good win tonight. Plus, we need to get some get back for what happened in Detroit a couple of months ago. Like, that was horrible. That was the Killian Hayes game. We made that man a star in that game. And I'm still not over it to this day at all. To this day. To the day. All right? I'm still not over it. So, if the Mavericks come out, Luka facilitates, if we get some good assists, easy baskets, you know, cut into the rim. This should be a good game for Josh Green to get some points in and not like cut into the basket. Making his shots. He should be able to get quite a bit of open shots and should be able to cut to the basket easily. I just don't see the Mavericks struggling. I don't think the X's and O's are going to be too complicated. I think you just run your pick and rolls, get Spencer Dinwiddie involved, isolate Bogdanovich or whoever is the weakest link on the Detroit Pistons, and you should be able to get away with a win. They don't have Cade Cunningham. They don't have Diallo. They don't have Corey Joseph. And they don't have Marvin Bagley. So they got players that they could use tonight that they're not going to have tonight. And the other guys that they have, they're like young pieces, right? The Mavs should win tonight. Sad to say like that, but the Mavs should win tonight, regardless of how it may be perceived and how they should win. Now, I wish on a star that hold on, guys. Hold on. Did I figure this out? I think I figured this out. Hold on. Oh, that does not work. What about this? That does not work. Okay, that did not work. I thought I figured out how to do this. That takes that out. Man, I'm really trying to get rid of the what is it? The black that's behind the I can't figure it out, man. About this? Does this work? Oh, it's not gonna work. All right, man. Let's get back into the comments. As much as I wanted to figure this out, bro. I'm a perfectionist. Let me admit that. I am a perfectionist when it comes to like presenting anything. And I had everything set up. I double checked all my stuff. Like, all right, everything looked good. Soon as I press a button, it shows. Oh man, I'm so mad right now. All right, Eric Draven says, I hate moving DFS when there's other guys that need to go. Yeah, that's kind of where I'm leaning on. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, do we need a first? Like, is getting first going to help us? Unless we're going to, I get it. You get first so you could then have the capital, right? Because having first is like big time, bucks, right? Like Cole's cash, right? And when you got first round picks, you could leverage those and go get your superstar in a year. But it's like, that is tough, bro. That is tough. And I keep thinking about the time when Luka said, this is a guy I want to play with the rest of my career. You already didn't bring Goran Dragic. You already lost Jalen Brunson. You already traded away Bobby, right? You're gonna trade away Dorian Finney-Smith for a first round pick? That's tough, bro. That's tough. Amount says, what does it matter? Can't win as currently constructed. Dump these bums. Dang. Y'all got some good counterpoints and some good points up in here, man. Because I'm trying to consider like how to look at it, right? And maybe it's because I'm still of the mindset that I want them to go for it. I want them to win. And maybe I need to get over that. Maybe I need to get over the optimistic side of myself that they're not going to do anything. That's tough. That's tough. I agree, Eric. All right, so you see how it's like I attempted to fix it and all I did was make it worse. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to remove this chroma key. Yep. We're just going to leave it like that. We're just going to leave it like that. We're not going to mess with it. It is what it is. I'll fix it after the stream. My apologies. Richard says he wouldn't be my first choice, but for Victor and Jovic or my boy Denny would have to think about it. Honestly, if the Wizards were to be like, I'll give you our first and Denny, I'd do it. I'd do it immediately. The reason for that, Denny is 6'8". He could defend. He could literally just slide right into Dorian Finney-Smith's previous position. Pause. He could literally slide right into that role. So that would work for me. I'd do that. I have to think about the other two guys. Mount says, Mavs win rebounds equal win. Yeah. 1000%, bro. When was the last time the Mavericks won a rebounding battle in any game this season? I'm pretty sure the Mavericks are like 0 for like however many games we played. What, 51? 51 games that we played, I doubt we've won any rebound battle in any of the games. That'd be a stat that I'd be extremely interested in finding out about. What's up? What's up, Queen Neptune? What up? What up? Appreciate you. Appreciate you being up in here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to be here, but y'all here, man. And I appreciate that very much, very much. Rel says, I'm the same way. I hate when something goes wrong with my presentation. See, you know me, dog. You know it. And it feels like it's not professional enough, but as long as we're being transparent, right? Like you don't. I think you understand, but I don't think everybody else understands how the black background is really messing with me. Here's why, right? Let me tell you why. If there's no black background, you can see the Luka coin, all right? You can see the Luka coin and you can see my beverages, but maybe the black background helps tonight. Maybe I should put it somewhere else. What, up here? No. Oh, I got an idea. Let's do this. Hold on, I got an idea. Y'all gonna be like, how did he do that? Look at that, look at that. We get the juice. Get to kind of shave it a little bit. It is what it is, but it's a lot better. I feel a little bit better about that. You know, Coy says you have worse pieces of trade. We can't swing and miss. We have to be smart. Yeah, I would prefer to start with Tim Hardaway Jr., which I can't wait. I cannot wait to get my trash can juice hoodie from the We Talk Mavs merch. Should be coming in February. Can't wait to get that. But we should start with him and then Davis Bertans. We need to find a way to get these contracts off us because Davis Bertans is making $16 million on our roster and he's only giving us 5 minutes, 10 minutes a game. You know where that money could go, bro? Like that could buy us 3 more JaVale McGee's. You get what I'm saying? Like, not that I want 3 more JaVale McGee's, but you could get pieces for 16. You get probably 2 to 3 players that could be in your rotation right now versus what Davis Bertans is giving you. Richard K says, what's up with this? I think that works. There it goes. Richard says, move to next year. If we make playoffs, we ain't beating anyone, so build a competitive team for next year. Here's what I think about that. I think if we're gonna do that, we should have done that a long time ago. I think because the West is so wide open, that's the only reason there's a lot of hesitation. I don't think the Mavs know where they want to go with this. I don't think so. And I think if you tank after the trade deadline, say you blow it up, what does that look like, man? It's so risky because it's so risky. You could lose Luka Doncic just if you make a horrible decision. And I think when you have Luka, you rather have the ability that you could go as far as he takes you and you roll with that. But like, are you building stuff around him? Maybe having that conversation where he understands like, all right, we need another year to rebuild. I'm sorry you're getting a year older. And I'm sorry we're wasting your prime. You're not even in your prime yet. But I'm sorry we're wasting part of it. If he's understanding to it, then yeah, I'm all for it. But it's Luka we're talking about, man. Luka's the type of guy that could take you places with the way the roster is right now. Not to say that this is acceptable. It is not acceptable at all. But you run a lot of risk with trying to rebuild again. And that is a fear of mine. It's a major key fear.
Major key.
Hella major key, right? And I don't know. I don't have the answers. I used to feel real strong about how I wanted to approach it. But again, I still feel strong that we need to start with Tim Hardaway Jr., Davis Bertans, and see what we could get for them. If we could trade both of those guys, go get like Russell Westbrook. I don't know, man. And I know We Talk Mavs talk about it. I need to go catch up on the Outsiders podcast to see what they mentioned. I know DDP, Positively Relentless, when they talk about it. I know Slightly Biased, he don't give a F when it comes to his stream. He lets you know how poor this team is. So it's like you're going to have so many different perspectives. It's like, what's the right one? And at the end of the day, as long as you can find pieces that fit with Luka, like a Josh Green, like a Dorian Finney-Smith, like a Spencer Dinwiddie, like a Christian Wood, you have a starting 5 right there. You literally do. Now, can you go to that bench, Get those guys, trade them here and there for pieces that are similar to like a Josh Green, similar to a Dorian Finney-Smith, similar to a Christian Wood, that have those capabilities. Because Maxi Kleber meshes with Luka. Dwight Powell does as well. But if you can find other players that mesh with them, Luka elevates them. And I just don't think Tim Hardaway Jr. meshes very well with Luka. He doesn't shoot very well anymore. He has his spurts. Davis Bertans. Both of these guys don't defend. Kid wants people to defend. So it's like, it's tough, bro. It is tough. It is not an easy fix at all. And whoever, it's not whoever, it's Nico and Mark Cuban and Finney, right? Finley. They have a tough situation, and it is due to no fault of ours, due to no fault of Luka's, due to no fault of Jalen Brunson's. It's all the fault of theirs and the way they have managed this. And if they can't fix it, the repercussions that is going to come from it, going to be massive. That we're just like, we wish we could fix it in a small New York minute, but I just don't know if we can, man. Reggie, of course it won't populate because I need to do this. There we go. So Reggie says, I hear you, TGK, but I'd rather waste one season of Luka's prime than waiting until 2025 for cap space. No, and I get you. Bro, like I am with that. I am with tanking this year now. And hopefully that lottery ball like falls for us and we get the first pick or the second pick. I don't care. Either we get that Victor guy or the other guy. I forget his name, but is it Jaden? I don't know. It's something with a J, I believe. Those guys are nice. If we could just tank, get a good pick, they could grow. They could grow with Luka, you know what I'm saying? Get rid of guys, bring young athletic players. Yeah, I'm with it, man. I'm with it. I am not knocking it. It's just, how do you go about it? Are you gonna... Here's the thing. I'm for trading Dorian Finney-Smith if it means you get a young player, like we're saying, and a first. If that works, oh man, great. I'll do it all day, every day, man. All day, every day. But when we trade Dorian Finney-Smith, this is gonna be me.
Emotional damage.
I'm gonna be hurt, man. I'm gonna be hurt. But I'll understand that it's for a greater cause, right? Greater cause. All right, man, let's get into the next segment here, which is one of my favorite segments. It is the over-under segment. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's the over-under segment. So let's go ahead and let's get into our chat box out here. And let me put in, yes, they appreciate y'all, man. Scoot something, second overall pick. It's Scoot Henderson. Yes, that. If we could tank for that guy, come on now. Young athletic, LOL, not rookies. Yeah. Oh, my bad. I'm over here reading y'all's comments and these things ain't populating. Bro, I swear. When's the next stream? I'll have this all fixed. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. School Henderson. Yes. My bad, guys. I'm just going to leave this thing up here. I'm not going to mess with it. All right. So I am in the poll and I'm trying to think, what will Luka do tonight? If y'all are aware of over-unders, this is a segment where we kind of just freestyle over-unders. I'm going to go with Luka assist tonight. And I'm going to set it at... And I have a feeling this might be a Luka assist game. So I'm going to set the mark at Luka assist at 10.5. Y'all go ahead and vote to see if Luka is going to get over it or if he's going to be under it. Y'all go ahead and let me know. Richard says, we ain't getting that for dough because I'm sorry. we ain't getting Denny. I have Renee, by the way, so this cookie is really giving me life right now. It has been a crazy weekend. Shout out to everyone in Dallas. If you're in Dallas watching this, knowing that y'all have like a snowstorm, ice storm, whatever, so you're kind of trapped in the house. Shout out to y'all. I'm way down here in Kingsville. where there's really like, is it like 40 degrees outside? I was at the beach yesterday, kind of deal, you know. So yeah, man. But I do miss Dallas. I would love to be over there in that snowstorm with y'all. All right, what we got here is interesting. Like I feel like Lucas should be able to get the 12 assists tonight, as I don't think he should be trying to score so much, especially coming off of that ankle injury. Which the ankle injury that he had against the Suns was really weird. I think he had stepped on Bridges' foot, and so it kind of slid, and then he kind of tweaked it inward or outward, and it's just those are never good situations. And but Spencer Dinwiddie balled out against the Suns, man, and he balled out against the Jazz as well. So shout out Spencer Dinwiddie, man. Shout out Spencer Dinwiddie. Out with it first. Richard, would you do Dorian Finney-Smith, one of your seconds, or Denny in a first? You think that'll get it done? I would love to have Denny here, man. I truly believe that guy is being underutilized. I think we can unlock his true potential that he could have with us, and him and Luka would be like this, bro. Harold Victor says, Harold, what's up, Harold? I don't know if I said hello yet. Harold says, to trade DFS, we need Josh. We need back Josh Hart, Gary Trent, OG type players. Luka needs to score 60 to go back being the leading scorer. Okay, so two-part comment here. 1000% agree. If we trade DFS, we do need those type of players. It's just those type of players are probably going to be valued higher than they would value Dorian Finney-Smith. So we would probably have to add to it to get said players. I think you could get Josh Hart for Dorian Finney-Smith, but who really wins that deal? I think you could get Gary Trent Jr. I think we win that deal. And there is going to be a really tough way to get OG for DFS without some kind of drafting. I mean, without some pick incentives. And then Luka needs to score 60 to get back to being the leading scorer. I know it sucked that he got hurt in the Suns game, so he dropped his average down immediately from 33.8 to 33.0. That sucks, but I mean, if he's top 2 in scoring, that's fine, man. I don't think it hurts his MVP candidacy. It's just kind of weird, like the way he got hurt so early in the game, and these games still count to the points. Like that's unfortunate. But trust me, Embiid will have a couple of games where he gets out early in the game and he only had like 12 points. Luka will be fine. He doesn't have to score 60 tonight. We don't want that man scoring like that. Richard Kid, maybe I would try it for sure. No, for sure, man. For sure. All right, let's go ahead and let's look at this over under. Y'all got 5 votes in here, and y'all got Luka at over 10.5. So y'all got Luka getting over 10.5 assists tonight. Y'all are on the same page as me. All right. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and end that poll. Let's do another poll for. I'll try and come up with something catchy, but I can't come up with it. All right. Spencer Dinwiddie has scored 30 points consecutively, right, in back-to-back games. Go ahead and let's mess with Spencer Dinwiddie. Spencer Dinwiddie. Over under on points. I am going to go with this. And I'll go ahead and vote. Everybody check the chat. I posted a over under for Spencer Dinwiddie points at 25.5. Does he get over, or does he go back to being under that threshold? Again, he has scored 36 and 37 in back-to-back games without Luka. Does he maintain that, or does he go back into like the high teens or low 20s? Richard K says Hart and Trent agreed. The rest we would have to add. Hey, you think we get Trent for just DFS? If we get Trent Jr. for DFS, straight up, I had to think about that. I ate too much of that cookie. Jeez. Reggie, what's up, bro? He says, maybe Is my hate for the Suns. Am I the only one who kept looking at the replay to see if Luka's injury was a dirty play? I'm glad you mentioned that. It did look like Bridges' foot was like way out of like a normal spot, right? Like, why is your foot so close to Luka, right behind Luka? And maybe I think it was Josh Green back there. And I think when Luka's posting up, like, there should be no one behind Luka. So Josh Green needs to get away, right? That's what I tell my brother and some of the friends that I hoop with that don't necessarily have all the experience playing basketball. Is like, when you isoing someone, you gotta give them space, and you try to come and give them a pick. You bring another defender. So I think with that situation, I think Luka's posting up. You gotta just get out of the way so you could remove that defender from being able to double Luka while Luka's not even looking at him. And yeah, but I don't think it was dirty, but it did look a little sus. It did look a little sus for sure. Harold says it was a dirty play. Mahomes and Tony Pollard injuries were dirty, undoubtedly. Yeah. Pollard's injury was extremely dirty. It made me dislike whoever number 54 was. It reminded me of the Seattle Seahawks game when they injured, who was it? We had a wide receiver and they broke his femur. And then with the same kind of tackle. And then Dak Prescott against the Giants, same kind of tackle. And then Tony Pollard, same kind of tackle. It's like, it's only us in like these high pivotal games that these players do these dirty tackles to us because they don't want to lose us. Richard K says, think they're only asking one for Trent. He is cheapest one. Huh. Wonder if we could get him. Harold says, we would have to add because of salary, but it wouldn't be a first. Okay. Hey, man, I am trying to find a way to get THJ or TCJ off of this team. Same thing with Bertans. Same thing with Frank and same thing with JaVale. If we could find a way to get rid of those guys and bring back two guys, like say you trade all four of those guys and you get two guys back that are just better, all day. They go up crazy from there. They really do, man. They really do. So let's look at this poll that we got up here tonight. Spencer Himwitty, y'all got him going under 60% of the vote after 5 votes. Y'all got him under the 25.5. That's tough, man. That's tough. Oh, never mind. It's 50. It's dead even. 50-50. I think. Dang, hold on. My bad, Stone Cold. I didn't mean for you to fall. I have a conspiracy theory. So let me end this poll. It's dead even at 50-50, but something has occurred to me. Something has occurred. So it's time. It is now time for the conspiracy theory of the night. Does Tim Hardaway Jr. have a breakout game tonight? Man, enough of the jokes, man. Does Tim Hardaway Jr. show out against his hometown team? Maybe his dad is in attendance. Maybe Tim Hardaway Jr. has a game. So how about we create a over-under for Tim Hardaway Jr. As begrudgingly as that is. So we'll go THJ. We'll go with 3s because he's not going to take any 2s. And if he does, he's going to miss them. I'm going to put it at 3.5. Oh, damn. I didn't mean to hit my mic. All right. I'm going to set a over-under for Tim Hardaway Jr. with 3-point shots made at 3.5. So y'all go ahead in that chat. There's a poll. Vote. Let me know if you think Tim Hardaway Jr. is going to make more than 3.5 threes or if he's going to stay under. Harold Victor says Gary Harris and Mo Bamba for THJ. What do you think, bros? Now, not today, not tomorrow. Yesterday. Sign that now. Jack D tonight? Ah, man. You know, with the way my voice is, maybe this will kind of help. Because I'm guessing the cold down here is, I don't feel ill at all, but I sound it. So maybe some Jack Daniels hurt. It helped. Coy, what's up, Coy? He says he would score 25 over if he came off the bench. 1,000% agree. That's why I think we need a third ball handler that starts. That way Spencer Dinwiddie or Spencer Himwitty could come off of the bench and just do what he did the last 2 games. You know what I'm saying? We can unlock that, man. Richard K says, would rather RJ Hampton and Mo Wagner. Hampton can shoot. Wagner can facilitate. Y'all got some good ideas, bro. You gotta get some good ideas, but I don't think you could get these guys for Tim Hardaway Jr. I think you could possibly get these guys for Tim Hardaway Jr. and with a second round pick here and there, maybe. But that's interesting. Eric Draven says Bullock has to go before Dorian Finney-Smith. Then you start Green, and your starting 5 just got stronger defensive. 1,000%. Has the whole deal of Bullock and Reddish died or something? Because I'm like, why haven't we done that deal? Do that deal now. You know why you save so much money off of Bullock's deal? You get to get Reddish, who's younger, better defensively, can show that he could shoot the 3 every now and then. Why not, bro? Why not? I look at things strange though. Richard, I think I saw your comment from the other day, and I know you're on this Nas Reed hype train, which I'm on it. I don't mind it either. I think it was such a long comment. I was like, I need to come back to it, but I had such a busy weekend that I couldn't get back to it. But I'm gonna get back to it. Trust me, I'm gonna get back to it, bro. Harold Victor says, our weakness and what players need to trade. What's our weakness? God, what am I saying, bro? What's our weakness and what players we need to trade for to go win the chip? Okay. Immediately, let me tell you this much, right? If, right? Let me put on my detective hat right quick. Put on the detective hat. All right. We're gonna get into some stuff here, right? What's our weakness and what players we need to trade to go win the chip? If I were to tell you that the Dallas Mavericks were able to keep a Jalen Brunson, would you feel a lot more confident about this team? I think if Jalen Brunson is still on this team, I think we're a top 2 seed. And with Jalen Brunson on this team, it alleviates Spencer Dinwiddie's role. It gives him a better role. With Jalen Brunson on his team, it allows Luka to not have to facilitate all the time. So I think for us, one of the main weaknesses is we don't have a bona fide third ball handler, which the third ball handler could be Spencer Dinwiddie or it could be another player, whichever. It could be similar how we had Jalen Brunson, right? But what we also need is we need to replace Tim Hardaway Jr. So we need to get a third ball handler. We need to replace Tim Hardaway Jr. And we need to find a way to get rid of Bertans. And we need to get some size. How do we do it? But it really starts with the third ball handler and another big. All right, enough of that detective stuff. My bad. I hope you enjoy that. I don't know if I have a soliloquy tonight, but if I come up with one, you'll see it here first. Let's get back to this here. All right, Eric Draven says, actually, I would move Tim Hardaway Jr. before Bullock. But in all honesty, they both need to go. Yes, 1,000%, man. I 1,000% agree with you. You know, I agree with you. So after 5 votes, the people have spoken, and y'all have said that Tim Hardaway Jr. will go over 3.5 3-pointers made tonight. Jeez, okay. go ahead and let's end this over under. Again, I appreciate y'all having a good time with that, man. So let's jump into some comments and then we'll get right into the next segment. It is 7:20, y'all. 7:20. The game starts in like 10-ish minutes. These streams are flying by. This Saturday, actually. This Saturday, I'm gonna be doing a watch along. I do believe it's the Mavericks versus the Warriors this Saturday. Let me verify. You know, trust but verify, right? Come on. Come on, internet. Come on, internet. All right, here we go. Yeah, this Saturday. So, today we're playing Detroit. Thursday we're playing New Orleans, and then Saturday we play Golden State. Saturday I'm gonna be doing a whole watch along of the game. Now, the way my setup is set up is like I'm delayed by like almost 10-20 seconds. So if you're gonna try to watch me and watch the game, you're gonna be seeing my reaction to what you watched very, very late. So if you're gonna want to watch that, just kind of heads up, right? But this Saturday, I'm gonna be doing a watch along of the Dallas Mavericks versus the Golden State Warriors on ABC Saturday night. So I would hope y'all can come through and hang out. Reggie says, I think Luka will have over 10 assists tonight. I think TAJ has a decent game. TAJ with 20 points tonight. Ooh, okay. I think so too. When it comes to Detroit, that's what he does. He probably needs to just be a Detroit Piston. Who on the Pistons would y'all like for Tim Hardaway Jr. realistically? Who on the Pistons would you like for Tim Hardaway Jr. realistically? I'd say Diallo. Give me Diallo. Coy Stalin says a good big covers our holes. And Harold says pause. Yeah, no, a good big would help out a lot. Limiting the amount of second chance points against our team, because I don't know where we rank at that. I need to look that up. But the amount of second chance points that we give up in crucial moments, it's got to be like staggering. But yeah, we need a big for sure. But we also need another player that can handle the rock. You know what I'm saying? Richard K says an average center and a 6'8" to 6'10" wing that could dribble and make free throws. Those are hard to find. It's Bogdanovich, the wing we talking about. And we go get him without giving up so much picks, you know? That'd be nice to have. Okay, Dean. What's up, Dean? First time seeing you here. I appreciate you jumping up in here, man. He says, what's up, TGK? Greetings from Slovenia. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Dean. Really appreciate that, man. I'm sorry I missed the previous stream against the Utah Jazz. I was at the Royal Rumble. If y'all are into wrestling, I just posted my vlog from that. So y'all go check that out, man. But thank you, Dean. I appreciate that. Victor says Bogdanovich. See, we on the same page. We're on the same page, Harold. Richard K's Duran and coach's kid. Oh, which coach is on the Detroit Pistons? Which coach's kid? Let me see. Let me see their roster. Let's look at the Detroit Pistons roster. Is there something that we could pick out of here with Tim Hardaway Jr.? So they got Sadiq Bey, which I don't think we're just gonna be able to get for anything. They got Alec Burks. He's a little old though. 31 is old. That's crazy. Duran would be nice. He would be nice, but I doubt we get him. Killian Hayes. Nerlens Noel. Watch us get Nerlens Noel for Tim Hardaway Jr. As a matter of fact, Nah, let me stop. I'm already thinking like, that wouldn't be a bad deal. It might not be a bad deal, but I'd do Tim Hardaway Jr. and Bertans for Alec Burks, Diallo, and Nerlens Noel with a second round draft pick. Add a second round draft pick. I'd do that for those three players. I think you get better. And this is just off the cuff. I didn't really do the numbers, so bear with me. Bear with me on that. Can't spell it. All right, man. Damn, bro, this stream flew by. Oh my god. Do I have another polo? I don't think I have a polo. Yeah, no, we're good. All right. Let's move forward. Let's go ahead and move this chat thing. Jesus Christ, I'm so peeved about it. All right, man. Let's go ahead and let's get into our game prediction for tonight. I am going to do the sound here in a second. All right, man. How do I predict the Mavs winning tonight? These guys don't have much tonight as a team. As far as the players that they got available, they got Bogdanovich, Ivy, Bay, Burks, Stewart, Hayes, Duran, Knox, Gruder, probably Noel. So I don't think they have a team that can beat us tonight. Completely honest with you. I'd have to see what they average as far as in points per game. But the Mavericks average about 112 points per game. The Detroit Pistons average. Damn, the Detroit Pistons are the worst team in the East. Oh my God, bro. All right, the Detroit Pistons average 112.8 points per game, but they give up 120 points per game. The Dallas Mavericks score 112 points per game, but they only give up 112 points per game. Jesus Christ, why can I not talk? And I'm going to say the Dallas Mavericks win tonight 115 to 104. 115 to 104. Book it. The Dallas Mavericks win tonight. 115-104. That is my prediction. And whenever like in the post-game show, when they ask Luka why he's not happy with the win, this is what he's going to be saying.
You're up 2-0. What's the story? Are you not happy, or you're only half happy, or?
Still to be happy about.
You're up 2-0.
Job's not finished. Job finished? No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Reggie says, anyone for expiring contract? Okay. Harold Victor, I'm counting the days till the trade deadline, but I'm also scared because the Mavs are going to ish the bed. I already know it. Man, bro, I feel it too. I feel like they're going to as well. And that's the sad part. Oh, man. Ultra brought up a good point. And this is why the Mavs need to win tonight. We need to get that win back. Even though it would have been nice to have the 2 wins. But we did give up one of those 13 wins. And it's not because we were unhealthy. We were a fully healthy squad. And you know why we lost? Because, again, we were playing the little game with not starting Christian Wood. We were playing the little game of not putting Christian Wood into the ending lineup, right, in crunch time. Because I remember in the Detroit Pistons game, they were doubling Luka. Luka passed a pocket pass to Kleba, and Kleba had no idea what the hell to do with the rock. You brought Christian Wood in, and then you got some effective plays, but then you took Christian Wood out again, and you lost. Jason Kidd was a massive detriment to the team the first 30 games of the season. He's gotten better, but Jesus Christ, man. Harold says, I'm also certain Bogdanovich is going to be traded to Dallas. Ooh. And I'm glad you added this because I was about to say it, but you said hopefully we don't give up a first. Yeah, hopefully we don't give up a first. Another rumor is Mavs dumping salary. Is there anybody in this upcoming free agency class that is worth dumping salary for that we could have a chance to go get? Man, it's so tough, bro. It's so tough. I don't even know where the Mavs even attempt to go from here as far as to be able to try to put some stuff together. And I really, really hope that Nico becomes a guru with trading and being able to make moves, because if he can't and if he doesn't, then having Nico here at this current juncture, as my boy Harper would say. You ever watch the games and you hear Derek Harper say, "We're at the current juncture"? Oh man, yeah. I never knew what the hell juncture meant until I heard Derek Harper say it, man. Shout out to Derek Harper, but let me pull it up for you. Juncture. A particular point in events of time. That is the word of the day. Juncture. Let me see how it sounds like. Juncture. I don't know if y'all heard it, but juncture. It is. So let's use it in a sentence. It is difficult to say that at this juncture whether this upturn can be sustained. That's hilarious. It sounds like the Mavericks. The plane crashed at the juncture of two mountains. Oh, juncture. Word of the day, guys. Ocha says 141, 114, Dirk tribute, Mavs. Dirk tribute night, Mavs come out shooting hot. Is it a Dirk tribute night? I know you just said that. I don't know if you said that just to say it, but is it a Dirk tribute? I don't know, Dirk. Tribute. Again, I might just be off my rocker. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think it's a tribute night tonight. Which we already had enough tributes for Dirk, which we can never have enough of, but I think he's good. I think he's Gucci. He got a whole statue out there. But the 141, that'd be kind of cool to see. So let me go ahead and take this down here. So I'm looking at the feed right now. Is this the this is the veteran game when they bring all the veterans or the active military members to the game? The Seats for Soldiers Night? Okay. Seats for Soldiers Night. The Mavericks have a great record when it comes to the Seat for Soldiers Night. They usually schedule a sorry team to make sure that they keep a good record, to give the soldiers something to cheer about, something to be happy about. I love that the Mavs do that, though. Shout out to the Mavs for doing this, because that is neat, that is unique, that is cool. That definitely dope to see. So shout out to the Mavs for that, man. When the Mavs lack any kind of shout outs, we could give them that tonight. So bravo. It's not like Mr. Beast didn't already give 1,000 people surgery to help them see due to like blindness or short-term blindness. Mavericks are doing some good stuff out here, man. Richard K says a lot of over 30 overrated, injury-riddled players, good players, need to be traded, not for free agent that is so expensive. Yeah. Valley Sport bankruptcy. Any news? I haven't heard of anything other than that they're going bankrupt, so I don't know what it all entails for us as far as how we watch games. But I would love for the Mavericks to be back on local channels like UPN back in the day growing up. It was so dope to be able to see the Mavs versus the Spurs on UPN 21 as a kid. Great times, and then they went cable and I could never see them. The 1s and 4s make it so. Yeah. The Dirk Tribute Night score. I remember. That'd be interesting to see. If we put 141, Luka need to get like 50 tonight. Or it needs to be such a big blowout that Jaden Hardy gets a lot of run. That would be cool to see. I'm just checking stuff. But yeah, man, let me know, besides my chat issue that I had today, right, with the whole black background, is there anything, a format that y'all want me to change with the stream? Because these things do go quick. And then shout out to y'all for making it go quick. Without y'all's comments is the show, basically. We're just here, pregame, we pre-gaming, you get what I'm saying? Pre-gaming, we chant it up, drinking a little bit, getting ready for the game. So, if there's any suggestions y'all got that y'all want me to kind of tweak, change, add, y'all let me know, man, because at a moment's notice, I could always get into a soliloquy anytime, right? When it comes to the Dallas Mavericks and being involved in so many rumors, you tend to wonder, like, why? Why are we connected to so many players that have no remote possibility of being traded to the Dallas Mavericks? Like we're rumored to be interested in Kyle Kuzma. We're rumored to be interested in LeBron James. Just joking. We're rumored to be interested in everyone, but also not anyone at the same time. How are you interested in everyone, but in no one at the same time? It's like when you go to the bar and you're trying to holler at so many girls. You're interested in all of them, but like, are you? Oh, man. But yeah, that's how my soliloquies go. So if you're new to the channel, I do soliloquies every now and then. But I couldn't come up with one tonight because it's the first night back, man. It's a Monday. We got nothing to be sad about. We having a good time up here, man. So yeah, again, y'all let me know if there's any format y'all want me to change. Harold says, help the community is good and all. 10 years. DP is in the Oh, God, I did not see that coming. Man, y'all leave Dwight Powell alone, bro. That's funny. Is it 10 years though? I think it's close though. Jeez. Richard says go to an hour and a half. Jesus Christ, an hour and a half, dogs. So here's how it goes. The games normally start at 7:30. I'll go live an hour and an hour before, but it really turns into like an hour and 10 minutes. But to go an hour and a half, I'd have to get off of work early, get here on time, set everything up, and then I still butcher the chat box. Jesus Christ, man, I can't get over that. So, as soon as I end the stream, I'm gonna go back to immediately fix the chat box. So yeah, so tonight I got the Mavericks winning. What was the score? 115 to 104. I do think Luka Doncic has a facilitating type of game where he gets more assists than he normally does, and he gets less points than he normally does. I do think Spencer Dinwiddie stays hot. I think he gets around 25, 26. I do think Tim Hardaway Jr. hit some threes. I think Tim Hardaway Jr. has a good game today just because it's the Pistons, not because, he figures something out. But the Mavericks should be able to win this game. It is at home. It is in the seats for Soldiers Night. The Mavericks have to show up, show out, get a dub, and figure this thing out, regardless of what it is. And yeah, guys, it's been your boy TGK, man. Let me see the comments, make sure there's nothing else right now. So again, I appreciate y'all so much. Y'all jumping on here means a lot. And without y'all being on here, these streams do not go as fast as they do. So again, thank you so much. Let's go and enjoy this game. Been your boy TGK. I'm gonna catch y'all Thursday night against the New Orleans Pelicans. All right, man. We are officially out.